Hello all you super geniuses out there. Welcome to another video lecture from Super Genius 99. Thank you for watching. And today we're going to be doing with quadratic functions. That'll be the topic. So let's just get right into it. Read the instructions. Find the equation of the quadratic function whose graph satisfies the given conditions. So here's the conditions, and then here's the basic outline of the quadratic function. So they tell us we need to find a quadratic function whose vertex is 1, 2, and whose x-intercept is 4. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this right here. So the basic outline of quadratic function is f of x equals a x minus h squared plus k, where a does not equal 0. Okay, so we know our vertex, and I didn't put it up here. I'll put it up here now. The vertex is usually in the form of h comma k. Okay, so what that means is if you have a vertex, if they tell you what the vertex is, you can figure out what the h is and what the k is in a function. So the h will go there, and the k would go there. Okay, so we have our vertex, so let's start off with that. So let's take this template of the quadratic function and fill it out with our vertex. So I'm going to write f of x is equal to, we don't know what a is, we don't know what the coefficient is yet, so I'll just leave a there, x minus the h value, which is a 1, plus the k value, which is a 2. Okay, so all I did there was fill in my h and my k from the vertex. So the vertex was 1, 2, there's my 1, there's my 2. Okay, now how do you figure out what the a is? Well, you take this intercept is a point, right? All intercepts can be interpreted as a point. So if x-intercept is a 4, what does that mean? So that means when y is 0, right, x is 4. That's your x-intercept. Okay, so that's the point of the graph. So what you'll do is you'll take that point and fill it in. So I'm going to fill that in, plug that into here, and solve for a. Okay, so I'm going to replace the y value with a 4 and the x value with a 0. And I will solve for a. Okay, everybody see that? I plugged in y, of course, which is the f of x, with a 4 and an 8 and an x with a 0. Okay, just solve. So what's 0 minus 1? Oops, sorry, is it squared? Sorry, I forgot that squared part. Yeah, because quadratic, you gotta have your square. Okay, so 0 minus 1 is just a negative 1 squared. Okay, and what's negative 1 squared? That's just a 1. And then a times 1 is just a. Okay, and then how do you solve for a? Okay, so what's 4 minus 2? 4 minus 2 is 2. So a equals 2. So the complete equation for this would be, for the complete equation for this is f of x is equal to, here's our a, two times x minus 1 squared plus 2. Okay, let's look at another one. Alright, so now we have vertex as -2, -6, and x-intercept as -4. So let's take that and plug it into our, let's plug in our h and our k into our generic quadratic function. Okay. So f of x is equal to a, because we don't know a right now, x minus, what is our h? Our h is a -2. Plus k, what's our k? Our k is a -6. And let's combine like terms. So f of x is equal to a, add a line, change of sign, so x plus 2 plus a -6. Okay. So continuing, we know x-intercept is -4, so that is a point on the graph, and -4 translates to zero, -4. Okay. And so since that translates to 0, -4, so what is the y value here? -4. What's the x value? 0. Okay. And we're going to solve for a. Keep forgetting my square. We need a square there. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Square. All right. There we go. It's not quadratic without that square. All right. So 0 plus 2 is 2. All right. So 2 squared is 4. And then I'll put 4a. So I'm putting the 4 in the front. And I'll just put -6. Okay, solve this bottom one. So we need to, how do we properly move this 6 over? We have to do what? Opposite operation. So add, subtract, multiply. We're going to add 6 to both sides. So -4 plus 6 is what? 2 is equal to 4a. So if 2 is equal to 4a, divide both sides by 4. A equals 1/2, right? Because 2 divided by 2 over 4 is 1/2. All right, so plugging that back into your original function, you now know the a value. So your quadratic function is f of x is equal to, there's your a, we just solved for it, 1/2, x plus 2 squared minus 6. All right. So let's conclude here, and we'll do some more in another video. So this concludes this first video of quadratic functions, and we found the function given the vertex and the x-intercept. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.